court, draw near and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today is September 22nd. Welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court. I'm Judge Capper. We are going to do the reviews for people who are working on court orders first. So if you're here for that, you'll get called in a group. When your name's called, come up to the table to the right. If you don't get called and you think you should have been on the docket, you need to get a check in with the clerk to make sure they know you're here. Call the reviews, please.
Joseph Atkins, Heather Barnett, Leroy Campbell, Thomas Coe, Jennifer Cooper, Tessa Curry.
Joseph Atkins is CRB 23-260, 261, 356. Is here. Community service is all done, finished. With Bethesda, just working on paying off your funds.
Yep.
You have a payment today.
Friday. I just moved. I get paid again Friday.
Okay. Well, you need to do, if you're not going to be able to pay, then you can do community service and you get credit for that. So I see you have done one extra day. So, what were those counties days?
October 4th, October 18th.
Okay, and those are Saturdays.
Saturdays.
October 4th and 11th will be double credit days because there's a township cleanup.
Okay.
So you get credit for 2 days for doing 1 day. And double credit on your fines. October 27th will be your next hearing. 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Heather Barnett,
Good morning, Your Honor.
2366. Yeah, Restoring Hope.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good screens and a good report. Can you pay anything on your fines?
I'm not this month, but I'm gonna pay it off next month. I've been paying 100, but I got some fines out of Columbus and Lancaster
Okay.
that I had to pay on. And here's for my 2 hours community service. It's been hard for me to find something I can do, so they got me at the food bank. So knock that community service out.
Okay.
So, and I got moved.
You can, remember I said the 4th and 11th are double credit days here at the court.
Okay.
This will be accepted, Your Honor.
Yeah.
2 hours.
All right.
Yeah, and I got my permit, about to get my license, and I'm paying rent. They moved me to independent living, so doing great.
Good job.
Thank you.
Keep it up. We'll see you back in about a little over a month, October 27th, for your next hearing at 9 o'clock.
The 27th, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am. October 27th.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Leroy Campbell. 10/6/27, 12/22/59, 12/30/25, we got RRS. Good report, still working.
Yes, sir.
You just have fines to pay now,
Yes,
or you have a payment?
Yes, sir, I have $90.
Okay. You go see the clerk, make that payment, and does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays for your hearing?
No, sir, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to set you for November 3rd.
Okay.
That's a Monday. See the clerk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thomas Coe. that focus?
Yes.
Okay, good screen and good report. Good job.
Thank you.
Case number is 23-128 and 23-742. Okay, you still have some community service hours. You heard what I said about the double credit days. Get out here and get some of that done.
Judge, he was sentenced to STAR. He will
Oh.
be from Judge Finley. He will be leaving on September 30th.
Okay, how long will you be at STAR now?
4 to 6 months.
I believe he will be returning to Focus upon leaving there.
Okay, well, I'll set your next hearing for March the 6th of next year, so you should be out by then. March 6th of 26, 9 o'clock. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Jennifer Cooper, 23-11-27. Is that RRS? Okay, it's a good report. You've done your community service. All you got left is pay off your fines or work them off. You've been working them off. Okay.
You said October 4th?
4th and 11th, both double credit days. October 27th will be your next review, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tessa Curry, 25-7. Okay, you've done some of your community service. You still have some left to do and pay off your fines. Do you have a payment on your fines?
I made a payment the other day.
Online?
Yes.
Okay, well, it hadn't shown up yet. Well, there was a payment, yeah, I guess it did, September the 19th, $50.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yours is a newer case, I'm going to go further out for your review. November 10th. November 10th at 9 o'clock is your next hearing. If you get your community service and fines paid by then, you don't have to come back.
Okay. What time again?
9 o'clock, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Edward Ferris, Melissa LeGrand, James Sarton, Otis Sexton, Amber Spears, Levi Jones.
Edward Ferris, 24-537.
Your Honor, Mr. Ferris left services on the 16th, yes, the 16th,
September 16th.
yes.
Okay, there'll be a warrant issued for leaving treatment and not appearing today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Melissa LeGrand. Set hometown recovery, 24-462 and 24-513. Says you're compliant and making progress, showing commitment to your recovery and employed. All screens are good. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
Are you paying anything on your fines today?
60.
Okay. That's good. I'll set your next hearing for November 3rd,
Okay,
9
thank you.
o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good job.
Thank you.
James Sarton. 24,897 is the case number. Okay, you got about half your community service done, still have some left to do.
Excuse me.
Okay, and you were at treatment. At ARC.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any report from them?
No, I gave you the last report because they said I completed, but I'm just staying for support.
Okay, it does say, the last report does say you're considered completed, that you're staying for court. Okay, you gotta get your, cause you got a jail sentence that said it was suspended, you did all your stuff, right?
Yes.
So you gotta get your community service done.
Okay.
And you heard what I said about the double days and,
4 and 11?
yes,
Yep.
you need a payment on your fines. You got a payment today?
I can make a payment Wednesday, that's when I get paid.
Okay, you gotta get this done, or you got 10 days in jail,
Yes, sir.
and you gotta get it done right away.
Okay.
Okay, October 27th, show me more effort next month.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Otis Sexton, 24,770, and 24,539. Okay, you just have fines to pay. Do you have a payment on your fine today?
Yes.
How much?
$10.
Okay. I'm going to set your next hearing for October 20th. 9 o'clock.
20?
20, 9 a.m. See the clerk, make your payment.
Thank you.
Amber Spears, 24/22/54. Any service done? Certificate from Marks County Recovery. So you just have to pay off your fines. Do you have a payment today?
I won't until Friday or Monday.
Okay. October 27th is your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Levi Jones, you're up. 25,323. Said Southern Hope. Quan is here. Do you have a report for him?
Handed you one Friday. Remember, he was the one that was supposed to be here Friday and had a CPS visit,
Oh, okay.
and we rescheduled it for this morning.
I've got one dated September 12th. Okay, so he's compliant.
He's doing well.
And you still have community service to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a payment on your fines?
I was gonna see if I could do like pay half of my fine and do the rest in community service.
Yeah, you can do any, we accept community service and payment, so, but you gotta do one or the other or both. You gotta do them all, get it done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, October 27th is your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome. Okay, we're going to start the arraignments next, so anyone out in the lobby that has an arraignment needs to come in to the courtroom. Arraignments are the new cases, or if you fail to appear or have a warrant that you want withdrawn, you need to be in the courtroom. When your name's called, come up to the table to your right, stand there. I'm going to go over the charge with you. I don't decide what the charges are. That's what the prosecutor does, so it may not be true. But you need to understand what they're alleging against you. That's what I'm going to tell you, what's being alleged. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But what you do say is all getting recorded. So what I'm saying, what you say, it's on the record. And what that means is it can be used against you if you admit something about your case. You have a right to have an attorney. You have a right to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and make the state of Ohio prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. When you enter a guilty or no contest plea, you're waiving those rights I just told you have. You should not waive your rights if you don't understand the proceeding, if you're confused, if you want a lawyer, if you want a trial. Enter a not guilty plea. Those are always the safest. That's always the safest plea to enter. Don't enter guilty or no contest because you want to get it over. That's not a good reason to enter that plea. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Sean D. Malone, case number TRT 162938. Your Honor, please hold soon.
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, Sean Malone is appearing by teleconference. This is an old case from 2016. I don't think you've ever been arraigned on this from what I can see, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And Mr. Malone, did you hear me when I explained the rights that defendants have?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so now I'm going to go over the charge with you. The charge is that on July the 3rd, 2016 at 1:33 a.m. in Fayette Township in Morris County, you were operating a vehicle while your license was suspended. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand your rights?
Excuse me, Your Honor?
You understand your rights. I think you already said that you did.
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Before I plead, may I make a quick statement?
No, if you need to plead, then you can make a statement.
All right, guilty, Your Honor.
If you enter a guilty plea, you're admitting the charge is true. And by doing that, you waive your right to have a trial and have a lawyer. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me read the statement that the officer put in the record, and then after that, then you can make a statement or explanation if you want to. You don't have to. The officer says, defendant was going westbound US 52. His vehicle was observed without properly functioning license plate light. Driver's license check revealed status was suspended through Indiana. Suspension type was not listed through leads. He was given a warning of the license plate light. He said he only comes this way every few weeks. His court date was scheduled out so he could make it back without any problems. That was Trooper Barr from Ohio State Highway Patrol. Okay, so Mr. Malone, do you have a statement or explanation you want to give?
Yes, I received an email from, I believe, Dorothy, a voicemail, I'm sorry, saying that this could be possibly dismissed if I showed proof of having a valid driver's license at this time.
Well, you would need to show that you had a valid driver's license on July 3rd of 2016. Did you have a valid license then?
I'll keep my current guilty plea then.
Okay. Well, why don't you give me an explanation, because, I mean, you got cited in the court, from what I see in the record, you didn't appear, but now you're appearing 9 years later, so give me an explanation about that, if you wish.
I was visiting a friend who asked me to drive. I was pulled over. I was cited for driving while suspended, even though I didn't know my license was suspended. I'm not from that area. I lost the ticket immediately. And honestly, Your Honor, I didn't know if I was in West Virginia, Kentucky, or Ohio, because I had never really been to that area before. It took me quite a while to track down where my violation occurred. I had to get my DMV records, and it's just, I've never been back to that area, and I probably will never be back to that area, honestly. So I just wanted to clear this up and get this taken care of.
Okay, well, I understand that. I don't understand your comment that you didn't understand where this occurred and what you need to do about it, because I've got notes in the file from the clerk saying July 15, 2016, defendant called wanting a continuance because he said he lives 6 hours away, takes care of autistic son. Then July 21st, 2016 says call, ask if he could enter a not guilty plea without a personal appearance. Told him he would have to petition the court. He knows the problem with his license is trying to get it fixed. That's what.
Yes.
And then August 1st, 2016, Paul didn't send a warrant letter on Friday. So, and then the court even sent you a letter to the address listed on the citation to 7219 Cranbrook Court, Indianapolis, Indiana, August the 8th, saying you missed a scheduled hearing and a warrant was going to be issued and you needed to respond to this. And
yeah, that wasn't my current license. I mean, my current address at that time.
yeah, well, we wouldn't have any way of knowing that, would we?
Yeah, my apologies.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me?
No, I'm ready to plead guilty.
Okay, I accept your guilty plea. I'm going to impose a $250 fine in order you to pay the court costs. And I'll give you 10 days in jail suspended on the conditions you pay your fine and court costs. And I'll give you a review hearing date of March the 30th of next year at 9 o'clock. So as long as you pay it, by then, you don't have to appear. If you don't appear, then you'll get a warrant issued for not appearing and not paying. Do you understand what you need to do? And do you understand what you need to do?
Can you repeat that last part?
Okay, you're going to get, do you want to give me an address now? What's your current address?
Yeah, it is now currently 7219 Cranbrook Court.
Oh, that's the same address.
Yes,
Okay.
I did not live there at that time.
Okay, that's the same address that was on your ticket from 2006.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
well, let me tell you this. So we've got your correct address. And I think we then had a website. So the court has a website. If you Google Lawrence County Municipal Court, which is on your case, and pick the tab that says record search, put your name in it, your case is going to come up. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. So, you know, all the time, you're not the first person to come in and say, well, I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so I didn't do anything. Well, that's not a very good response, because there's really no excuse. If you want to try very hard, you can find out what you need to do. And you were calling the court, telling us that you needed a continuance. So anyway, be as it may, $250 fine, court costs, and that's it. Just take care of it.
Okay, and I can pay that online, Your Honor?
You can pay it online, yes you can.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Emily Justice, case number CRB 25529. And State of Ohio versus Crystal Justice, case number CRB 25528.
Okay, so to my left, your right side, you're Emily Justice?
Yes.
And you must be Crystal Justice? Okay, you're both charged with criminal damaging. And the charges allege that Rome Township on August the 15th of this year, you not only caused physical harm to a vehicle belonging to Brian Cloningberg without his consent. Criminal damaging is a second-degree misdemeanor, carries a maximum penalty of 90 days in jail, $750 fine. Do you each understand the charges?
Yes.
Do you each understand the rights you have that I explained at the beginning of court that all defendants have?
Yes, sir.
Any questions before you enter a plea?
No, sir.
What pleas do you wish to enter?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Do you wish to be, do you wish to have court-appointed lawyers to represent you?
That would be like for the trial, Your Honor, or?
Well, the trial and everything going forward, this is a jailable offense, so as a jailable offense, you have a right to have a lawyer appointed if you can't afford one.
Yes, sir.
And what that means is I gotta ask you about your financial circumstances, because
Okay.
it depends on what your income is, whether you are entitled to court-appointed lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you both want court-appointed lawyers?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Emily Justice, are you working?
No, sir.
You have no income?
No, sir.
Okay. I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. He is here. Entering a not guilty plea for you. We'll get Mr. Steyer in the courtroom. Is Mr. Morford here? Let's have him come in. This is Mr. Steyer. Mr. Steyer, I'm appointing you to represent Emily Justice, who's in the purple. And I'm going to appoint, well, I haven't asked you the question yet. What's your level of income, Crystal?
SSI.
You don't have a work job or?
No, SSI. No,
SSI is your
yes.
only income?
Yes.
Okay, you're eligible then for court-appointed lawyer. Mr. Morford, I'm appointing you to represent Crystal Justice, which is in the green. They're both charged with criminal damaging. How the same incident appears from the complaint. Since they've appeared today, I'm going to let them both sign a signature bond of $1,000. Do we need any kind of restraining orders or protection orders on this? Emily and Crystal Justice.
They need to be fingerprinted.
They will need to be fingerprinted, and it doesn't look like they have been.
Your Honor, if we could just make a condition of bond that they stay away from Mr. Cloninger.
Okay, is any problem for the two of you to stay away from Mr. Cloninger?
No, sir.
You don't live together?
No.
No, sir.
All right, stay away from him. That's a condition of your bond.
Yeah. I need to stick to the, when you finish this, I'll just take out the law.
CLONGINE.
I gotta get your file, take some notes, and let's get it for me.
So we're
Make an
going
appointment.
to need a pre-trial. October, getting about the 20th of October or after.
I'm here on the 20th, Your Honor.
I've got a trial in juvenile court then, Judge.
Okay, what dates after that then?
24th?
I have a jury trial the 24th.
27th?
I have a jury trial the 27th. I'm available the 31st.
I'm here the 31st, Your Honor.
Okay, October 31st will be the three trials on both cases. 10 o'clock. Anything else?
Not here, Judge, thank you.
Nothing from the defense.
October 31st, 10 o'clock is the next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Federal Officer Derek Newell, case number PRC 22-1229.
Sir, you're Derek Newell?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's last that you missed a hearing on the 15th of September.
Was that last Monday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. I don't have a license right now. My mother, she's with me. She's my transportation. He said I had 7 days to get up here.
Okay. Yeah, before warrant issues.
Yes, sir. Okay, you do have a letter of completion from the
Phoenix Center.
Yes, sir.
You still have community service to do and fines to pay.
Yeah, my community service, I'm trying to get set up through Mason County, because I'm living in Point Pleasant, back where I'm originally from, West Virginia. And talked to my probation officer up there, and she's getting me set up with the day report people there that does I can see her Wednesday, and she said she'll get me set up with them where I can do community service through the county there, if that's okay with you guys.
Mr. Cooper,
Yes.
get some contact information.
Yeah, I will, yeah. I'll call, I see her Wednesday, I believe, my check-in date, and then when I do that, there's a guy named Rob up with their report that they said they can get me set up so I can knock the community service out.
Okay, I'll not issue a warrant for you. I'll give you a new review hearing date since you live so far away. As long as you're making progress toward getting your stuff done, we'll let you appear by teleconference.
Okay, cool. Yes, sir, please.
That'll save you quite a bit of driving time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to set October 27th as your next hearing,
Okay.
9 o'clock.
All righty, I appreciate it, thank you.
You can get the sign in from the probation office to the left as you leave the courtroom.
Get the what?
Sign in for the teleconference.
Okay, yeah, I think I already got all the information, but I've done it through TPC.
All right.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Literal, case number TRC 21-1046.
Joshua Literal.
Yes, sir.
This is an old ODI, looks like, that I don't think you ever got arraigned on.
No, sir.
It's alleging that May the 3rd of 2021 at 4:53 p.m. Peary Township, you were operating a motorcycle under the influence of alcohol or drugs. And it's alleged that you refused to take tests. And this would be your first conviction if you got convicted. The maximum penalty on this is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. Minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to it?
No contest, sir.
No contest means you're not fighting it, you're agreeing you can be found guilty, and waiving the right to have a trial and have a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you consulted an attorney over this, or?
I did, sir, and I can't afford an attorney.
Well, you're entitled to have one appointed if you financially qualify. Are you working?
No, sir. Actually, I found out about this warrant through a job. I'm supposed to start as an LPN with KDMC. I just graduated nursing school and didn't know about this.
Well, it looks like there was some kind of incident where you got injured on the motorcycle, so.
Yes,
I
sir.
have, there was a note in the file, continued due to you being in ICU.
Yes, sir. I've got the paperwork to show that I was, at my court date, the original one, I was in ICU on event.
Okay. But you're not working yet?
No, I'm supposed to, well, I was supposed to start next week, but this is kind of hanging me up, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and appoint you a lawyer because on the face of it, I think there could be some legal defenses to this.
Yes, sir.
Just from what I see, so I think you need to have representation. I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. I'm going to let you sign a signature bond of $1,500. Are you still living in Ashland?
Yes, sir.
Buckley Road?
No, sir.
What's your current address?
423 Iowa Street, Ashland, Kentucky, 41102.
All right, Mr. Steyer, this is Joshua Literal. It's an ODI. Entered a not guilty plea. he had some pretty substantial injuries, and it looks like this occurred on private property too, so there's some issues here.
Your Honor, will he need fingerprinted also?
He should get fingerprinted on this. You'll have to go to the jail to do that. Mr. Shire can explain further to you.
Yes, sir.
Is there a test outstanding on this?
No, this was an old kit from 2021.
Okay.
With a refusal.
Then, based on what we were discussing before, I'm available on the 20th and the 31st.
Okay, I think he would prefer earlier because he's got a job waiting on him once he gets this cleared. October 20th will be the next hearing, pre-trial.
Well, Your Honor, if we'd go earlier, I was just wondering about the court's calendar. I'm available on the 6th.
I could do the 6th.
Let's do the 6th on this one, if you don't mind, Your Honor.
October 6th, pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to get your file and I'll talk to you, but I've actually just had some other people I'd like to talk to first. It's going to be a couple minutes. So just wait out here in the lobby for me. Please don't leave.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Connie or Katie Burnside, case number CRA 25358.
Okay, this was Mr. Stratton's case. And you're, is it Canny?
Kanai.
Kanai?
Yes, sir.
Burnside? This was set for a hearing on July the 11th. It's alleged you didn't appear again.
Yes, sir, I did. Well, I had 2 court dates and I got the court dates mixed up. As soon as I was aware, here I am. But
That was over 2 months ago.
I know, but the whole time that they told me, like, whenever I was here last time on the digital, we even said if I even started therapy, it would help me out. And I've been taking therapy, and they even medicated me for a mood stabilizer, Prozac or something like that. And I've been keeping up with that ever since. So I've been doing nothing but elevating ever since.
Well, your attorney's not here today.
He's on the docket for today, Your Honor.
Yes, but he's planning on not being here.
He's in jury trial in Scioto County, I understand. So, are you still living at County Road 7C in Ironton?
I live in Kids Hill, 120.
Okay.
Yes.
128 Private Drive?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to check and see if he'll be here Friday, Your Honor?
Yes. I'm going to just go ahead and set it then. If that's bad, then you tell me and I'll reschedule it.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to reschedule you back to Friday, which is the 26th. If your lawyer's not here, you should be here Friday.
Yes, sir.
For a preliminary hearing. But the gentleman just left the courtroom. Wait to talk to him and he'll confirm that your attorney's going to be here. If he's not going to be here, he'll bring it back up and I'll give you another date. But I'm pretty sure he'll be here Friday the 26th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
He is here Friday, Your Honor.
Okay, he is on the docket for the 26th, so be back here then.
State of Ohio versus Ryan Slayton, case number CRB 25558.
Sir, are you Ryan Slayton?
Yes, Your Honor.
The bail's bringing you a copy of the charge.
Thank you, sir.
The charge is disorderly conduct. The state's alleging that at Fayette Township on September the 20th, you you recklessly cause inconvenience, annoyance, alarm to others by engaging in fighting, threatening to do harm to other persons or their property, being violent or turbulent, and that this was done in the presence of a law enforcement officer and persisted after being warned to stop. So that is a 4th degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest, Your Honor.
No contest means I'm not fighting the charge, I'm not agreeing that I did it, but I'm not fighting it, and I'm agreeing that the court can find me guilty without a trial and a lawyer if the court believes what the state says the evidence is legally enough for conviction.
Yes, Your Honor. I was told that I could not have a lawyer because the charge is not significant enough to have.
Well, somebody changed that on you. The difference between getting a court-appointed lawyer and not getting one is you can't get a court-appointed lawyer on a case or a charge where you can't go to jail. There's certain charges, like a speeding ticket, you can't, most speeding tickets, you can't go to jail. It's what's called a minor misdemeanor. It's not jailable. But they charge you with a 4th degree misdemeanor. So that is jailable. There is a variety of disorderly conduct that's not jailable, a minor misdemeanor, which is fine only.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can't get a court-appointed lawyer on that because your liberty is not at stake. This one is a jailable offense. So if you want a court-appointed lawyer, you can get one.
I
So
do
does
not
that change your plea?
It does not change my plea, but I do need a court-appointed lawyer. So I guess with what you said, I think that would change my plea to not guilty. And I need a court-appointed lawyer because I do not have employment.
You have no income?
No, Your Honor.
I'll appoint Mr. Morford. I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. He can sign a $1,000 signature bond. Mr. Morford just came in the courtroom. It's Ryan Slayton. He has a M4 disorderly. Not guilty plea is entered. So we need to set it pretty quickly. It's an M4. October 6th. I think you're already here then.
Yes, Judge.
October 6th. Pre-trial, 10 o'clock. $1,000 OR. He has been fingerprinted.
Sign your name to the signature. Okay.
That's for your signature.
We don't show up.
Okay, I'll show it.
State of Ohio versus Barbara Greathouse, case number CRA 24561.
Barbara Greathouse is here. Apparently your lawyer's going to stop practicing in his court and ask to be shot, relieved of obligation of representing you. Mr. Steyer's aware that, so we need Mr. Steyer in the courtroom. It's my understanding that she's at Bethesda doing well. PRTs may take her case, but we want to at least monitor it for another month or so. Yes. Barbara Greathouse. I'm appointing you now to take over for Mr. Scott. This would be go to the QRT.
Yes,
She just started monitoring with them, so give her a little time to see how that works out. How about sometime in November, Mr. Starr?
November 7th.
That's fine. November November 7th will be the next hearing, be on the docket as preliminary hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Could you wait out there for me? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Ready for pre-trial.
Okay, we're starting pre-trials now.
State of Ohio versus Twyla Roach, case number CRB 25 Mr. Ashworth,
Mr. Ashworth is appearing by teleconference. Mr. Dwyer is counsel for the defendant, set for pre-trial today.
Your Honor, I had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Ashworth about trying to resolve this case. It's my understanding the state's agreeable to place the case on a 90-day continuance, and then if there aren't any further problems, consider dismissing the case at that point. I think there's been some problem contacting the complaining party in this case. My understanding is he's not here today.
Larry Roach. Larry Roach. Mr. Ashworth, anything you want to say about that?
Yes, Your Honor, I think that's relatively accurate. I have I've had a few conversations with family members, but I haven't had an opportunity to speak to the victim. I looked at the file. The defendant has no prior criminal record. And by the way, we have to have the restraining order remain in place for the 90 days. However, her father just passed away. And we'd like the court, I'm not objecting to this, actually proposing it, I guess. We'd like the court to intervene in that and have some modification on the record that would allow her to go to her father's funeral in the event that potentially the brother, her father's brother or uncle, the complainant victim, is there.
Okay. All right, so the detention order is modified to allow her to attend the funeral and any ancillary type meetings of the family.
Understood. That's on Wednesday.
Okay, so 90 days would be about December 22nd.
Okay. Can we do the 15th? I had that written down here. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
Okay.
December 15th will be the next pretrial be dismissed then. If no further problems, what is the agreement on costs or what is it?
I did not discuss that with Mr. Ashworth. I anticipated it would be with costs, but I didn't discuss that with him.
I think I'll anticipation 2, Your Honor, excuse me, so that's, there's no disagreement on that, and that's how I'll proceed in this case.
Okay, 90 days with costs if there's no further problems.
Thank you.
And that's December the 15th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Ashford.
State of Ohio versus Craig Bowe, case number CRB 25310.
Mr. Dwyer's case, pretrial.
Your Honor, so I've discussed this case several times with the state and with the victim's advocate involved. We do not have a resolution yet. However, after today's discussion, it's my understanding that the parties are agreeable that it might make sense to make one more effort. I've made a proposal to them that would resolve the case. We don't know whether that is an acceptable proposal or not. So prior to scheduling it for trial, if we could have one more pre-trial, we should know. And I don't know how long they need, but I was thinking maybe 2 weeks.
That's fine.
If you have room on, listen, I've got a case on October 6th, Your Honor. I don't know.
6 isn't terrible yet.
Do you have room on that day?
Yeah.
Okay.
October 6th, the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Haight, case number TRC 25998.
May we approach on this, Judge?
Set for pre-trial, Mr. Dawes. If much time do you need to do this?
It might take us a little bit of time. There's a few people, there's a number of people that we may want to talk to, so we might need a little extra time.
October 20th?
Hold on, Judge, could you give me just a second to look at this? Is there any way we could do this on the 27th? Do you have room on that day? I'm supposed to be out of town on the 20th.
That's fine. October 27th?
Okay.
October 27th.
October 27th at 10 o'clock will be the next one.
Okay, yes, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Muhammad Marir, case number PRC 25-1741 A and B, PRC 25-1836 A and B.
Mr. Delauder's case set for pre-trial.
And Judge, these are two separate cases. We've now received discovery on both of them. I was able to download the videos last week, and I've gone over all the discovery. I haven't yet talked to Mr. Marir. This, just in the interest of full disclosure, this may be a situation that we wind up having to set for trial. But if we could come back for one more pre-trial on the 6th, Mr. Heald has made some suggestions about how he would be willing to resolve the case, and I need to talk to Mr. Marir about those things and go over the discovery with him.
October 6th will be the next hearing.
Thank you.
Don't leave yet, I want to talk to you before you leave. All right.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Massey, case number PRC 25-1879.
Mr. Delauder's case pre-trial.
So Judge, this is similar to the last one. I've also received video or discovery on this, including the video. I have not yet got it downloaded. I started downloading it on Thursday and haven't had a chance to look at it yet. It wasn't done downloading by the time I left work. So one more pre-trial on this, and we should know whether it can get resolved.
October 6th.
That's fine, Judge, yes. I'll call you later. I haven't looked at the video, but I'll watch it today.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brian Withrow, case number CRA 25-573, CRB 25-574, A and B.
Mr. Delauder's case set for pre-trial.
Judge, this is one that we had discussed. It was originally set for last Friday, and I was out of town. However, you had released Mr. Withrow on bond with directions to obtain an assessment and follow up. I believe that he's done that at this point. And I think the state's willing to reset this in about 90 days to allow him to continue in his counsel.
We'd prefer not to go out that far, although I see that the young lady from Focus is here, so we're happy that he's attending to this. We just want to get an update sooner than 90 days, if
Okay,
possible.
let's look in November.
Okay. November 10th or 17th, do either of those work for?
10th is good. November 10th will be the next hearing.
Thank you.
Preliminary hearing and pre-trial. 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jaden Nyberg, case number CRB 29465.
All right, Mr. Stratton, are you available right now?
Yes, I'm available.
All right, this is your case, Jaden Nyberg, set for pre-trial. This is the first pre-trial.
We have, Your Honor, I think we're going to need to accept this pre-trial. We haven't had the opportunity to speak about it with the prosecutor, so.
Okay, the dates that I'm scheduling things. I think we're looking at the 20th or after.
The 29th and the 6th are back for me.
I'm looking at October.
October, okay. The 27th is a bad day.
You can do the 20th?
Yes, I can.
Mr. Nyberg, you can be here October 20th?
Yes, sir.
Monday.
Yes, sir.
October 20th at 10 o'clock will be your next hearing.
And we'll ask for
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
we'll ask for a time waiver.
Do you waive time, Mr. Stratton?
Yes, we'll wait on.
And also, just for the sake of discussion, our recommendation is 30 days in jail suspended in order to stay away from the victim.
Okay, so you can discuss it.
We'll discuss that.
Thank you. October 20th is the next hearing.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to the Lawrence County Jail. State of Ohio versus Timothy W. Dow, case number CRB 25589. Jaden Moore, on that.
Sir, are you Timothy Dow? Mr. Dow, can you hear me okay? I'm Judge Capper. I'm at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. This is your arraignment hearing.
Okay.
So you're appearing in the courtroom by teleconference on a monitor. So it's all being recorded, what you say, what I say, and your image. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do say things, though, what you're saying is on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, you have a right to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yeah.
And the charge against you is that on September 21st, in Fayette Township, you caused or tried to cause physical harm to David Kyle, and that David is either a member of your family or lives in your household.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have the money to hire a lawyer? Do you have a job?
No.
Okay.
I guess Social Security.
All right. Mr. Steyer?
He's still here.
I'm going to appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. Now, is David Kyle here, first of all? Is that someone living in the same household with him? Ma'am, are you a relative?
I'm Timothy's mother.
Okay. Does David Kyle live in the household?
Yes.
Who is David Kyle?
He's my brother,
Okay.
half brother.
So it's an uncle to Timothy?
He has to have like on the clock with my mom for a lot of situations. I mean, like it's just a daily basis, and I even told my son, I said, when he called me, that I'm willing to give him the help he needs.
Okay.
He has autism and ADHD bipolar. He was diagnosed at 5 years old by Dr. Joju Barber.
Is he under the medical care of a doctor now?
Yeah, Dr. Scott Murphy at Valley Health. But I was told there's a place down in Ironton that could do a Gen Z testing, a blood work, to see if he's been misdiagnosed with anything.
Okay, why don't we do this? Are you willing to talk to the lawyers about this? Because you know more about the history than either the prosecutor or the defense lawyer is going to know. You can talk with them both. And let's bring it back up for bond after, get some more history on this and try to figure out what we're going to do. You can have the court's file, yes. All right, Mr. Dow, we're going to come back to you after the lawyers do a little research and talk to your family. Thank you.
Okay. State of Ohio versus Defendant Moore, case number CRB 25591, CRB 25570. Logan Wright is on deck.
Okay, Jaden Moore is Mr. Morford's case. And it looks like there's a new charge. Have you seen it, Mr. Morford?
I have not, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Can we serve you with a copy of it?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Morford's going to accept service on behalf of Mr. Moore.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the charge is related to the same incident, but we felt that appropriate given the facts that occurred.
So there's a new charge of aggravated menacing is the new charge. I think the previous charge was menacing.
It was domestic violence.
Domestic violence, okay. So do you wish me to read that?
We waive reading, Judge.
Waive it?
Yes.
Okay. Any solutions here that anyone's got?
I filed the motions to attest his competency, Judge.
Okay.
We are certainly joining that, given what we know so far. So,
okay.
I don't know that there's a solution that would allow us to recommend him being released from jail at this time just because of the circumstances. We feel that there are potential for more violence.
All right, so we'll need to do, the clerk will do the paperwork for an evaluation from, used to be called Fort Clinic, but now it's Southeast Ohio Forensic, who does the evaluations. So we'll do that, try to get that filed today. I would think we should come back in maybe a week. I don't know if the evaluation will be done that quickly, but we can see if it has been accomplished by then. Are you available? That's the 29th, Mr.
I believe so, Judge.
And, Your Honor, just for the record, if there was some form of hospitalization or something that could be an alternative to jail, we would not oppose that, but we feel like he needs to be under supervision.
Well, I looked into that myself, and I think I made the lawyers, amended reads was one that I looked at because they kind of specialize in mental health issues, but the only thing they can offer, as I understand it, under these circumstances would be outpatient. I don't think that would be perfect. We don't really have anything inpatient unless we can get into ADH in Athens, and that takes a while.
Judge, I'm at a loss.
Because there's no indication of substance use here, as I understand it. Is that correct? It's a very strange situation. If he had substance use issues, I could probably get him hospitalized faster than I can without it.
As soon as possible, I think would
But
Does
there
he have drug problems?
No, not that I know of.
Well, that's, Mended Reach did an assessment, and that was their conclusion, that there was no indication of substance use issues. It's totally mental health issues, and they can only do outpatient for that. They can't do inpatient.
I mean, I don't know. We found a can of beer in his possession that was hidden, so I don't know what was going on the last couple of months.
Well, if he knew if anything, any kind of substances that could modify his behavior.
I think this is lifelong.
Okay.
Just getting
We'll have this evaluation done by Southeast Ohio Forensic Services, and then we'll see where that takes us. And I'll put it back on the docket for next Monday.
I'm here.
And on the new charge, I'll set a $2,500 cash assurance bond. So 9/29 is the next hearings.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Logan T. Wright, case number CRB 24512, A and B, from Danny Seller to Defendant.
Well, this is Mr. Smith's case, but he's not here today. So what happened, he was transporting cattle sometime over the weekend?
He had an injury to his arm previous, and we took him to Cabell Huntington Hospital. While he was waiting for the doctor to come back in to cast his arm, he said he needed to use the restroom. He went to the restroom, and the RA walked around looking for him and then called me, and at 11:31, I let Lynn Stewart know that he had left the hospital.
He was arrested by Ironton the next morning, Your Honor, or afternoonish, at his mom's house in Ironton.
With the ankle monitor on?
He's got the ankle monitor on, it was
Still
not
going.
tampered with, and there's no new charges.
I don't know what to do except keep you in jail. I mean, here you were whining around that you needed to get treatment with your arm, and they took you for treatment, and then you left. So that was just a hoax. You really didn't want treatment on your arm. You just wanted to get out.
I just made a mistake, sir.
You make a lot of mistakes. You just keep making mistakes over and over and over and over. So you can sit in jail till Mr. Smith gets here, or maybe he'll be here on Friday. I'll reschedule this for Friday, which is 26th. And his bond now will be $25,000 cash or surety. Okay, that's all.
Have a good day, Judge.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Danny Sellers, case number CRB 25512, CRB 24504, and Tara Stover is on the
presiding in the courtroom is set for pretrial today. Danny Selvis.
Yes.
24-5-4 is 25-5-12.
Who's been called, Your Honor? I apologize.
Danny Sellers, he's in the jail.
Are you serving a sentence in another case, Mr. Sellards?
Yes.
How much longer do you have on that?
November 11th.
Okay. I need to do discovery in this matter. The new matter got filed. I need to update my discovery to deal with that. So I'd like to ask to bring this back. I don't want to wait till the 11th, but I think we could probably,
About October 20th.
the 20th would be fine, Your Honor. I'm here that day.
Okay, next hearing for Mr. Sellers is October 20th. For pretrial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'll get in touch with you at the jail and discuss what was going on.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Tara Stover, case number CRB 25-590.
Ma'am, are you Tara Stover?
Yes, yes, sir.
Ms. Stover, I'm Judge Capper. I'm at Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake right now. And you're appearing in court on a monitor showing your image and what you're saying, and that's all being recorded. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything, but what you're saying is on the record. It can be used against you if you admit something about your case. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio approve the charge against you beyond reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes.
The charge against you is theft. State's alleging that Fayette Township on September the 19th, you tried to deprive Speedway of property, and it looks like according to the affidavit, it was cash money, so it's $537. That is a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
I do.
How do you wish to plead to this charge? You can plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest. Those are your three choices.
Guilty.
If you enter a guilty plea, you're admitting this charge is true. By doing that, you're waiving your right to have a trial and to have a lawyer. Do you understand that?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I've been here since Friday. I just want to figure out what I can do to make this right. I don't know. I have another job. I got a kid. I need to go home. So whatever I need to do to make this right, and I mess up, I'm sorry. I don't want to drag it out. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I want to do whatever I need to make it right.
Well, let me explain what a guilty plea means. It means you're admitting the charge is true when you enter a guilty plea. You will not be represented by a lawyer. There won't be a trial because you're admitting the charge is true. We'll proceed to sentencing, and I'll hear more about what happened, your history, that sort of thing. Then I'll decide what the sentence should be. And I can sentence you up to 6 months in jail. That doesn't mean that I would do that, but it means that I can do that. So that's what you're facing. Do you still want to enter a guilty plea?
If I say not guilty, would I be able to go home today?
I don't know. That's not part of the equation for me. Because I don't know anything about what happened other than what's just on the piece of paper. I don't know your history. I don't know why, if this happened, why it happened, that sort of thing. So I'll get into that with sentencing. So the first hurdle to get over is, are you guilty or are you not guilty? And you are presumed not guilty. And you have a right to make the state prove you're guilty. So how do you want to proceed?
If I do that, can I go home today?
I don't know, I haven't heard the statement. That's the only thing you're worried about, but that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about what plea you're gonna enter. So, it's not guaranteed if you enter a not guilty plea that you're gonna go home today. No, that's not a guarantee.
I'll plead guilty.
Okay, and you understand guilty means you're admitting the charge is true.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now I'm going to hear from the prosecutor. He's going to give me a report on what the state is alleging happened, and then if you want to make a statement, you can. Then I'll make a decision about what sentence you should get. So, Mr. Deal, do you want to give me a report?
Yes, Your Honor, and this comes from the South Point Police Officer Lewis. And he says that on September 19th, it's at 5 in the afternoon, he was dispatched on a report of a theft that happened at Speedway. At arrival, I spoke to the manager, Jill Hannigan, who stated that over several days of watching cameras that a new employee, Tara Stover, had been taking small amounts of cash from the filing cabinets. Ms. Hannigan stated that every night at closing the store, they have been coming up short of cash. Ms. Hannigan said by watching the cameras, she was able to watch Ms. Stover take cash from the filing cabinet. Ms. Stover admitted to the store manager of taking the cash from the drawer, totaling $537 altogether. Ms. Hannigan called the police. Ms. Stover was arrested for theft and taken to the Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, now, you heard what the state's alleging. You don't have to make a statement, but you are permitted to make a statement of explanation or mitigation, whatever you want to say, in response to the allegations they're making. Do you have anything you want to say?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the state. I'm sorry to Speedway. I've had it. I have 3 bills due at once. I didn't know what to do. I take full responsibility for everything I've done. I'm sorry. Whatever I need to make it right, restitution, anything that I need to do, I'll do. Anything that I need to do. I don't know what I need to do to make it right, but I want to make it right.
Well, tell me a little bit about yourself. I've got a Chillicothe address on the complaint. Where are you from?
Yes, we just moved back from South Carolina, and now I'm in South Point. So I'm not really familiar with the area, but I have another job in Ashland, so this was my second job.
Okay, when did you live in Chillicothe?
Uh,
Or did you live in Chillicothe?
Yes, 2022.
Okay, where are you from originally?
Patriot, Galveston area.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got kids?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I'm making, I'll be honest with you, I make $10.50 at Steak and Shake. So I picked up a second job, and this is kind of what happened. I was rolled out on that because I was in a hurry to make my payments. I was scared they were going to shut things off. And this is what I did. A horrible mistake. Very, very bad. Didn't make the right choice on this at all. Well, I'm sorry.
You didn't tell me about your kids. I asked about your kids. Tell me about your kids.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have 4 kids, and I have one with me right now. The other are in Dayton, and one is in Gallup. She's almost 20. My oldest is almost 20. And then I've got 2 boys and 1 girl, and they're in Dayton right now. Then I have a little boy at home who's 8. And
Who's got the ones in Dayton?
My ex-sister-in-law. Until I can get a place, I'm going to have to get like an actual house with enough bedrooms in it. And I'm not starting off very well anyway. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm suspicious that there's some substance use issues going on. Is there?
Oh, no. I guess maybe making bad decisions is even worse than that, isn't it?
Well, that's very common these days, and so I'm going to have you do a urine screen and see if that isn't the root of the problem here, because that's what I find a lot of people that are stealing because they've got a substance use issue, and that's what needs to be addressed, or it's just going to keep happening over and over. So, Sheriff's Office will administer a urine screen to you. When I get the results, I'll have you back and I'll sentence you accordingly. So we'll call you back up after we get your urine screen.
Okay.
State of Ohio recalls Timothy Dow, Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25589.
This is Mr. Steyer's case. And he's had a chance to talk with the family and
I have, and Your Honor, the alleged victim is not here. However, his mother is here, who is the grandmother of the defendant and mother of the lady who was speaking before. I actually didn't take your name, I'm sorry. Betty Brewer. And I've spoken to her, and she does not believe that her son would wish a protective order, and he does not have anywhere, Mr. Dow doesn't have anywhere to go other than this home. So we're going to ask that he be given an OR bond without a protective order, with the understanding, and we'll advise him there can't be any further incidents in the meantime. We'll be able to get him home. He has a medical doctor at Valley Health, who's providing some services. We think there might be a need to get some additional services going, but I don't know the logistics of that when he's seeing a physician, what the medical card will allow for. So that's something we're going to have to kind of explore as we deal with this.
Possibility, I would think, since if he's going to be out, he's outpatient, his path there at Chesapeake Plaza.
Well, that would be my first thought. The only issue again is that since he is established with a psychiatrist, I don't know that the medical card will pay for a second treater. So I don't know that. So that may be an issue we run into, which is an insurance issue, effectively. So to that end, I'm going to ask for an OR bond in this matter, set it back reasonably fast to see where we are, and then kind of regroup from there.
Well, we're in agreement with that. I guess that you're not in fear that there's going to be more violence going on.
No, Mr. Hill, I'll keep him in gear, make sure he gets the help he needs, and I have to go further to get him extra help, I will do it.
So we're going to rely on their judgment on this, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm entering a not guilty plea for Mr. Dow. I'm going to let him sign a signature bond of $1,000, which means he gets out on his own signature. Just make sure he comes to court. Get him to court when he's supposed to be here. And get him some treatment. I would suggest going back to his regular physician, tell him what's happened, what's going on, see if needs to be a referral to maybe a further specialist, or if the current physician feels like they can handle it.
My understanding is that the current physician is handling medication mostly. Maybe there might be a possibility of getting someone for counseling. And I believe Valley Health would probably have somebody that could do that. And, well, I don't know, but in terms of getting reports, how that's going to help us. But I think in terms of having something that Medicaid will pay for, that may be our best bet.
Yes, ma'am.
I was told by someone that I knew that there's a place in Ironton on Park Avenue that does behavioral.
Mended Reeds, probably.
Yes.
And Mended Reeds is good.
Mended Reeds would be a good place. It's just a little further for you to go.
Well, we live in Chesapeake, but I was told they do a Gen Z testing, blood work test to see if there's been misdiagnosed other than what he already been diagnosed with.
Well, he's going to be out, he's going to be living with you, so you can take him to whatever medical providers you wish, and he agrees to try to help the situation. We'll need that information when you come back to court, and we're going to try to have you come back pretty quickly.
So I'm here this Friday, which may be a little too soon. I'm here the 29th and the 6th.
Let's do the 29th. So 1 week from today will be the next hearing. So he'll be released here shortly. You can pick him up at the jail.
I'll come out and talk to you.
Your Honor,
Yes.
am I being released today or next week?
No, you'll be released today, sir.
Released today. No, well, I want him further out first. No problems. If somebody makes you mad, you just walk away. Don't.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't want you to get any more charges.
Thank you.
We have a recall of the jail, we're not ready for it yet.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Cameron Ellis, Cleveland Court, case number CRB 592. Cameron Ellis.
Cameron Ellis, 25592. It'll be passed.
State of Ohio versus Garrett Lee Hosey, case number CRB 25546. This is Mr. Steyer's case.
Garrett Hosey is Mr. Steyer's case set for pretrial. Mr. Steyer.
Sorry, Your Honor. You. Did you get to here? Okay. Your Honor, he was unable to make it to his appointment with, was it PATH? Where was it with?
Lawrence County.
With Lawrence County. He hasn't rescheduled. Is there anyone here from Lawrence County?
There was someone here. They were here earlier.
My understanding has been rescheduled.
So he hasn't had any contact with them yet, or?
I guess he made an appointment, but my understanding is I don't know if have you had any kind of appointment at all, or just talked to him on the phone? Talked to him on the phone. Just talked on the phone so far.
And where is he staying now?
Where are you staying at the moment?
Right now, I don't have a house.
Where are you staying?
I've been staying in hotels.
Okay, he's been staying in a hotel. I think in Ashland.
Well, we need to have him get this appointment, get started quickly.
When is the appointment set for?
I haven't made one yet. They canceled it. I'm going to call them and make a new one. Can I get more time so I can fix my teeth? That's why I'm covering my mouth and I'll sound like this right now.
Well, I mean, you're going to need to get to the appointment before you can do both. There's no reason you can't do both.
I know, but this is...
I'm here next week, Your Honor. I'm here.
See, he hasn't actually made an appointment yet.
Well, my understanding is he had an appointment and that it got canceled and a new appointment hasn't been made. I do believe an appointment was made. I think they made an appointment standing out here talking that day. So the appointment was made. But there's nobody here from LCR.
They were here earlier.
We can find out for sure whether that's the case. And Megan's volunteered to call.
Okay, let's recall.
All right.
Recall, Mr.
Just
Pettit.
have a seat. As long as you come right back in, it'll stand there more than about 3 or 4 minutes.
State of Ohio versus Brianna Maynard, case number CRB 25548.
Mr. Steyer's case set for pretrial. Is Sean Maynard here?
Yes.
Do you still want our protection order, Mr. Maynard?
No.
State have any objection to it being withdrawn?
No, Your Honor. Hey, Sean.
Protection order is withdrawn. The request of Sean Maynard.
Now, so you have to we want to make sure she's in treatment. Is she in treatment? She's in treatment. This is... Oh, in Portsmouth. All right. Okay. Well, we need to take care of that. Yeah, so, Your Honor, Sean Maynard's here, and he is Brianna Maynard's father. And he has custody of 4 for children. So they have a lot of interaction and whatnot. And so it's my understanding that Brianna Maynard just recently finished or was released from treatment in Scioto County over something that she had there. So it's apparent to us that she needs to continue in treatment. And I don't know what legal situation she has going on in Scioto County.
If I may, I don't know about Scioto County, but she advises me that she's outpatient with admitted reads now. So we could make arrangements to get reports on that issue if need be.
And Mr. Manning, do you think is that a good place for her to go? You think that's helping her?
That's all I want.
Okay. So let's continue to let her go to treatment, see how that goes, and hopefully things progress, go well. Come back in a month approximately, see how that's been going.
Your Honor, about a month out would be 20th of October. I've got several cases that day. I'm also available not 27th, on 24th. Available the 14th as well. The 14th is a Tuesday following Indigenous Peoples Day on the 13th.
In Ohio, do they call it that?
I don't know what they call it in Ohio.
I'm going to guess not.
Might not be. But at any rate, I assume the court's closed that day.
It is close. Yeah.
So I assume we'd be shifting to a Tuesday docket.
It is, but actually that docket's pretty heavy already.
Okay.
So why don't we go 27th or 31st?
31st I can do.
Okay, October 31st.
Yes.
10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Amber Redmond.
Thank you.
CRB 25-549.
Mr. Shire's case set for 3 votes.
Yeah.
Let's approach. May we approach on this, Your Honor?
Yes.
Give me just a moment to speak to her, Your Honor.
Okay, well, they have a safety plan, a pathway plan, and
We're agreeable to that, Your Honor. We could come back in about 90 days I think that would work out well.
December 15th, I think I just set something for you then.
Okay, hang on one second. Which day did you say? December 15th?
December 15th, that'd be a little less than I did. It'll be dismissed.
I'm available that day, Your Honor.
Be dismissed then if she continues and no further problems, and there will be no costs. No costs.
10 o'clock.
What's the date, I'm sorry?
December 15th. Yeah, you're good, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Sean Caldwell. Case number CRB 25464.
Mr. Dyer's case set for pretrial.
Your Honor, I've spoken to Mr. Caldwell. He has some video evidence, I believe, that he'd like to present to me. I would like to obviously take a look at that and may end up presenting that onto the state, so we're going to need some more time on this one. I know dockets are kind of heavy right now, so if the court wants to give me an idea, it would be a good time to come back. We'll waive time constraints to accommodate that.
Well, I would say the 20th of October or after.
I'm going to ask for the 31st, then, just my own list. I don't know what the rest of the 20th looks like, but I've got about 12 cases that day.
Okay, October 31st will be the next hearing.
Yes, sir, write that down.
10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Pauley.
Thank you.
CRB 24256.
Your Honor, if I may, community service officer.
The code of minutes is October 20th.
According to the file.
I'm going to need to update that.
So he was working through the agenda.
I'm not showing anything to them, actually.
I believe she had done some community service, I don't know what it was finished.
All right, Mr. Stratton is on teleconference with Ms. Pauley. Ms. Pauley's not here today. Do you have any information on her whereabouts?
No, Your Honor. I think all she has to do with community service is all she has left.
Well, she had fines, unless, I'm not showing in the file anything, is there anything on the clerk's? We're still showing a balance, quite a substantial balance on the clerk's website.
Oh, okay. I was at 7 days before a warrant's issued.
Okay. She has 7 days to get in here.
Okay.
Yeah, she does have a bond up. So maybe we should just continue it then. Yeah, she posted a bond in April.
Your Honor, if you want me to call this, I'll go update it to see if she has done anything.
Okay, are you going to be available, Mr. Stratton?
Yeah, Friday. I'm here Friday. I'm there Friday.
Let's just continue it to Friday, and we'll take a look at it then. In the meantime, Mr. Cooper's going to update the file. He thinks she did some community service, but I don't think he's going to take care of everything.
Okay.
September 26th is the next hearing date.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Garrett Hosey, case number CRB 25536.
Your Honor, I was able to speak with Lawrence County Recovery, and it was their fault they didn't reschedule. They told him to go ahead and go to court first, but I went ahead and got his appointment set up for Thursday, the 25th at 9 a.m. He's going to do a mental health and AMD assessment.
That's this Thursday. 9 o'clock. So we need to look when we want to come back, Your Honor.
Well, anytime after that, I suppose, well, probably not Friday, but,
I am here Friday, I'm here Monday.
well, I think we need more time than that.
Okay.
So that's gonna be,
After Monday, my first availability is the 6th or the 10th.
well, let's do the 6th,
Okay.
October 6th.
Write it down on there, October 6th. Well, you have to go. You have to go to this. Simple as that. The judge is ordering you to go to this. It's an order of the court that he attend this
Yes.
hearing. All right. Thank you.
He knows where to go.
Do you know physically where to go? Okay, he does.
All right.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Misty Ashworth, case number CRA 25-476, CRB 25-477.
Mr. Morford, please set for preliminary hearing and pretrial. Yeah, Bethesda.
Madam President.
Yes. Good report.
She's doing well.
Good. End of October sometime, Mr. Morford?
Yes, please, Judge, stay the course.
27th or 31st?
What date did you say, Judge? I'm sorry.
Either the 27th or 31st?
I'm free the 27th,
Okay. Let's do that.
and I'm here the 31st.
So I would like to say on behalf of the state that right now, she's charged with a felony theft charge and some other misdemeanor charges. So if she wants to avoid the possibility of this case going to the grand jury as a felony, it's going to need to be resolved next time. We would be willing to reduce it to a misdemeanor, but she is going to have to be successful in treatment. And we haven't made up our mind yet about whether we're going to ask for there to be jail time imposed. But for right now, we want her in treatment. So next time, we would like to have an answer as to whether she wants to plead guilty to the charges or have us consider the grand jury.
Okay, made a note of that for the 27th of October.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Norman Angelo, case number TRC 25-1504, A and B. Your Honor, interpreter.
Okay.
Norman Castrangelo.
All right, this is case number 25-1504. Mr. Steyer is the attorney. We have a interpreter supplied by the Ohio Supreme Court on the phone, as I understand it. Could you identify yourself, please?
Hello, this is the interpreter for Spanish. My name is Christian. My ID is 254256.
Thank you, Christian. So this is set for a pretrial today. So let's hear from the attorneys and what you think we need to accomplish, and then if there's things that need to be translated.
Okay, to start with, I filed discovery in this matter about a month and a half ago, roughly. The state requested documentation and video from the village of South Point. This case started out in South Point Mayor's Court and was transferred here. It's
Primero que nada, donde la fiscalía está solicitando documentación y pruebas.
¿Sobre qué? ¿Documentación sobre qué?
Documentation about what?
Evidence involved in the case. This sort of case generates various documents from the police, who generally give those to the prosecutor, who then in turn gives them to me. In this situation,
Este caso genera documentación diversa, normalmente en la denuncia a la policía y otros documentos que luego la policía pasa a la fiscalía y después la fiscalía integra los documentos y los comparte conmigo.
Okay.
and it's my understanding that the village has not responded to those requests, which look like they were made about a month ago. So I think that,
Sorry, there is some distortion in the audio. The interpreter did not hear that part. Please repeat.
well, actually, I think that may not be an issue. I'm just going to turn it over to Mr. Hill to speak.
We've made requests of the South Point Police for the information. So we know that we can't go forward if we don't have the proof. So if the court insisted that we give it one more try, we'll do that. Otherwise, we would be ready to dismiss the charge today. We don't have any other way to go about it.
Sorry, this is the interpreter. Do you need me to interpret these parts, or would you like me to interpret when afterwards, or whenever you tell me to? Interpreter means short segments and frequent pauses to be able to interpret segment by segment.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The interpreter has to.
I can start over. Your Honor, we have made several.
Go ahead.
We've made several attempts to receive evidentiary materials from the arresting agency.
Hemos realizado muchos intentos para recibir evidencia o pruebas materiales de la agencia que realizó el arresto.
Without that evidence, we cannot go forward. And
Sin esa evidencia no podemos proceder.
Lo que pasa es que esa evidencia no la van a obtener porque esa evidencia no existe. Ellos no tienen nada.
What happens is that you are not going to obtain that evidence because that evidence does not exist. They are not going to give you anything.
don't say any more like that. I don't know whether that's the answer or not, but what I said before is that without the evidence, we can't go forward. We would be willing to make one more effort if the court insisted that we do that. Otherwise, we would be prepared to dismiss the charges.
Señor, no sé si esa sea la respuesta correcta o no. Lo que estoy intentando decirle es que si la Fiscalía no presenta las pruebas o evidencias, no podremos continuar con el caso. Se va a realizar un esfuerzo más para solicitar la evidencia y si la evidencia no es presentada, podemos pensar en desestimar el caso.
Está bien, me parece bien.
Is it documented that, this information has been requested from South Point?
Yes, Your Honor, in our notes here in the file.
Can you relay that information?
To the court?
Yes.
Our first effort was on August the 14th. We've sent text messages to Chief Salmons, and it was followed up with subsequently, and have not received a response. But again, if we need to, we'll make another effort.
Well, I would approve of Nolly if the state feels that South Point is not going to be forthcoming with the evidence. If you want another chance to try to procure the evidence they should have, then I would allow it, but I'll let you to make the decision whether you think you can get this or not. If you don't think you can get it, then I'll allow you to dismiss it.
We would, and we'll go ahead and dismiss it, but I would like to say for Mr. Castroangelo's benefit.
Well, wait, we need to have the interpreter for that.
If there's any truth to the allegations whatsoever, he really needs to watch out, and not being, this behavior will not be tolerated in the future if it's true.
Si es verdad que estos alegatos, vamos a estar vigilando y este comportamiento no se va a permitir si es que el alegato no es verdad.
Ok, listo.
Okay, case will be dismissed.
Thank you. Case dismissed. Can you explain the case has been dismissed?
¿Le puede explicar que el caso ha sido desestimado?
¿Cómo así? No entiendo.
What is that? I don't understand.
Your Honor, I could speak to him. I'll speak to him out in the hall with translator.
All right, case is dismissed.
Su señoría, yo puedo hablar con él fuera del tribunal con la ayuda de la interpretación.
Okay, thank you. Just wait, I'll come out and talk to you.
You can go ahead and go now.
All right, I didn't know if I had another case being called.
We'll go to another one.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus John Benson II, case number TRC 20-2046, ABC to D.
This is Mr. Morker's case set for pretrial.
Commissioner President.
Yes, Mr. Benson is at United Family Recovery.
How you doing, John? Okay. What do you want to do with this, yeah?
So he's going to be going to STAR September 30th.
Yes, Judge. What you want to plead to this? Trial order or what? What are they offering? Huh? What they trying to offer me? Up to 6 months of license suspension, 7 days in jail concurrent with what you're doing at STAR.
It's a 20
Nothing
case.
additional.
22
Does that mean I go to jail for doing it? No, it's done at the same time you do your STAR. Yeah, I just want to get over with. We're going to have to change the plea, Your Honor.
Okay, what please you wish to enter?
Guilty.
Then there's 4, there's A, B, C, and D. Is he pleading to all 4?
Yes, Judge.
Is that correct, Mr. Benson?
Yes, sir.
So we got, it is first offense OVI, failure to read, not, well, it's no operators actually under the statute, under no operator's license, not wearing a safety belt, defective muffler, and that's it. Those are the charges. Okay, well, it looks like you got transported the night this happened, and there was a problem with overdose. So is he considered completed with UFR?
He is not completed. He has only been there approximately a month or so. He was in the hospital for a duration of that time, but he is progressing well within the program. However, they're not mandating him to come back to treatment after the STAR program, so he does not intend to return to UFR.
what is your plan after STAR?
I'm moving to Columbus with my fiance and my kids. I'm moving away from here and start working again.
What's the state's position on sentencing?
Your Honor, we would not be opposed if the court imposed a jail sentence and have it run concurrent with when he goes to STAR. We would ask for a 6-month driver's license suspension, and that would start now. We wouldn't take a position on fine or any other sanctions. It's a first offense.
Mr. Morford or Mr. Benson, anything you wish to say?
No, Judge, we just ask you to run whatever jail time you impose concurrent with his STAR commitment.
Okay, on the OVI, impose a $500 fine. Order the cost be paid. 6-month license suspension starting today. I'm going to make it a 40-day jail sentence. 20 suspended. 20 will run concurrently with his STAR sentence, so you got 20 days hanging over your head from this court. Order to do 5 days community service. I will suspend the DIP school if you successfully complete STAR. So you should be out at least 6 months. So I'll set a review hearing for March 30th. That would be 6 months from the time he goes in. On the no operator's license, I'll impose a $100 fine. Safety belt violation is a mandatory $30 fine. I won't impose any fine on the muffler charge. So what I'm probably going to do once you come out, I'm going to at least screen you because I think you may need some follow-up after STAR, and if I think you need it and you're not getting it, I've got the jail time over your head that I could force you back into treatment.
Yes, sir.
So we'll see you after STAR. Hopefully you come out clean, stay clean, get to work. I got some control over you once you come out, so you'll be on probation for 2 years. So let's say March the 30th is your review hearing. So you need to be here March the 30th for a review hearing at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck at STAR.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio recalls Sarah Stover at Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25590.
Well, you tested positive for, among other things, cocaine.
Okay. I apologize, I did not think I would. The appraisal was described to me. I did not think I would test positive for that. I do apologize. I didn't mean to lie, or I am sorry. I did not think.
Have you ever been to treatment before?
No. May I ask, is there a way we can do like an outpatient rehab or treatment?
Yeah, maybe we'll need to get you evaluated and see what's recommended for you. Do you have a medical card?
No.
How do you pay for medical services?
As of right now, I haven't been going to the medical doctor. I just, my medication carried over from when I lived in Wisconsin. I work at Steak and Shake and I go back tomorrow, so I think I know I don't know how I'm gonna pay. I have to get a medical card.
Well, you're probably eligible for a medical card, I would think.
I
So,
don't know if I'm gonna try to get it for Steak and Shake. I just want to be able to go to work. I don't want to live that job too.
well, okay, I appreciate you wanting to go to work. I want you to go to work. I don't want you to use cocaine.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to use any of the illicit drugs that are rampant in our community right now.
Yes, sir.
And the big problem is when you get out there and you're taking stuff off the street, you're liable to get into some fentanyl and that could take you out.
Yes, sir.
So we got to get it cleaned up. You can't take street drugs
Yes, sir.
if you want to live very long.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to get back with your kids.
Yes.
The most important thing you can do for your kids is to get clean. It's important for you too, but I assume you're going to tell me that you love them more than you love anything.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that right? More than you love taking drugs.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Well, then you got to get clean.
Okay, is there a way I can do this and keep my job?
I don't know. We'll see. Where you, if you weren't in the jail tonight, where would you be staying?
At my house in South Point, and then I'd be going, they expect me back in the morning to work at Steak and Shake.
So you have a house you're renting in South Point?
Yes, sir.
What's the address?
It is 8 and Private Drive 55 South Point, and it's 45680.
Who lives there with you?
My boyfriend,
What's his-
fiance,
What's his name?
Matthew Thomas.
Does he have a drug problem?
No.
It's really hard to get clean when you're living with somebody that's using.
Well, I was, he knows what I really do about this, and this is going to be probably pretty bad.
Okay, so we need to get you treated someplace, evaluated. Who wants to do that? Do you have any objections to going to a faith-based program? Maybe you prefer a faith-based program.
What is that?
Well, it's a bunch of Christians who, I'm saying, it's on YouTube, but they're really following Jesus because they think that Jesus would try to help people that have got problems, even people with substance use problems. They want to try to help them get clean and have a better life.
I understand.
Does that sound like something for you that you'd be interested in?
Will I be able to go to work tomorrow and keep this job? I know I keep saying the same thing. I'm really scared to lose this. Everything depends on this job. I screwed up the last one, look what I did. Now I have one job and I don't want to lose this job.
Well, you know, from my perspective, my perspective is a little different from yours. My perspective is that using cocaine is a much bigger problem than losing a job at Steak. What'd you say? Steak and Shake?
Yes.
Yeah. You can get those jobs. Once you get clean, people are begging for people that are clean to work. You can get a job like that easy.
Well, is there a
But
way
you
that-
can't get clean easy. We know that. It's hard to get clean. You need help getting clean.
Is there, please, is there some way that we
Now,
can...
is your son living with you?
Yes.
Where is
Yes,
he?
sir.
Where is he today?
He's with his dad, and he's...
At
I'm gonna
school?
be honest, I thought I was coming home.
Does he go? Where does he go to school?
South Point Elementary.
Okay.
Can I please get like an OR bond or something?
Well, let's see. I'm going to have somebody call down and do an assessment over the phone with you and see what they're going to say. And I'm going to give them Because you're also, I didn't mention it, but I just went to the biggie, cocaine, but you were also, you tested positive for buprenorphine, or do you have a prescription for that, or are you getting that off the street?
No, I did not have a prescription for that. Only
And benzodiazepines.
I didn't have a prescription for that. I got a nicotine.
So those are the three things she tested positive for. So, okay, I'm going to have someone from Bethesda, is the name of the faith-based program I talked about, that wants to help you. They're going to call and talk to you, then they'll come back and tell me and you, we'll do this again, as to what they're recommending for you, okay? So be honest when you talk to them.
Okay.
And I'll have you back here later in the day on the teleconference.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Norman A. Branch, case number TRC 252106, A, B, and C.
Mr. Morford's case, pretrial.
Here's your copy of the discovery. You want to come in and watch this video? Stop.
Try to stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go.
I'll make an appointment to come in and see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Judge, could we have a short continuance? Mr. Branch would like to come in and watch the zip drive we've got of the stop.
When do you want to come back? 20th or after of October?
20th, I've got the trial, Judge, but how's your 24th looking?
It's good. October 24th, be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
This is my copy. That's yours. Make an appointment, come in and watch this. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Carla Curry, case number TRC 21260. Carla Curry.
Morpheus case, pretrial. Actually, it says pretrial, but it's been sentenced. Oh, she was supposed to go to Bethesda.
Have her at work.
Carla Curry, did she leave?
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yeah, she. You. Okay. All right, so she left treatment, I'll issue warrant for her arrest for leaving treatment, not being here today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Justin Higgins, case number TRD 212577 A and B, CRA 21911, CRD 2397, CRD 2911, TRD 173025 A, B, and C. Justin Higgins.
This is set for pretrial today, Mr. Morford is the lawyer. He has a bond up. They just posted it. Any word from him, Mr. Morford?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll let Mr. Sowers know that he didn't show up today. bond forfeiture. Let's make it October 6th. October 6th, bond forfeiture hearing.
State of Ohio versus Shane Sowers, case number CRB 25-186, CRB 25-255.
At RRS, Mr. Morford's the attorney's pretrial for that.
Just came in another assessment, and he was on his classes this Friday, he was on the first session.
Okay.
I got the money for you.
Okay, good.
But I am on schedule.
Okay.
He had an assessment on the substance too, which he don't have counseling. So he's gonna get his parenting,
That's all he
counseling on the mental health side. On our behalf.
But we're getting it though.
It's been a long time, you guys. We're supposed to get that started back in June. Is he doing counseling?
Yeah, we're both doing it. I just was really sick the pregnancy.
Okay.
I was literally out of my work and I was told sick. I couldn't even get out of bed.
All right, so they said he didn't need services.
For substance use.
For substance use.
But the parenting classes will be on the mental health side.
It looks like you went back and asked for mental health services on September the 17th.
He's gonna do parenting classes too, Judge.
Do our behavioral health side, mental health side.
Okay. And is she gonna be involved in that too, or?
She's supposed to, she came in for an assessment, but had to reschedule, and I think she's coming in today to make another appointment.
She had to reschedule, she was puking and vomiting, and she was sick the day she was supposed to go.
So you all gonna do it together then, is that the plan? Okay. I think that's a good idea.
What is it, Your Honor?
I said, I think that's a good idea, you take the class together. Because if you get a divorce, you're gonna have to parent these kids together.
Well, see, we don't know if we're getting the divorce or not,
I don't,
but we have been like, we've been doing better.
good. So let's come back in a month or so and see where you are. So you'll have some of the classes done by then, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try getting done on my lunch break. Go on my lunch breaks and do it.
27th of October, Mr. Morford, did we set something for you then?
I'm free, Judge.
October 27th, next hearing, 10 o'clock.
What day is it? I'm sorry.
October 27th.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Pence, case number CRA 25-536.
Your Honor, our court liaisons will be here within the next 10 minutes with him. She went to Highland County, we have a court case with them, and we're almost here.
All right, we'll recall later.
State of Ohio versus Madeline Wang, case number TRC 252064 and
Well, he has to be here for all calls, so he probably was.
All right, Mr. Dwyer, you're going to be representing this client?
Yes, Your Honor, I've got a notice of appearance with me. I think it got faxed in, but I don't know that it ever made it to the file back on September 3rd, so I'll file it today.
Okay. Now, there's a motion for continuance in the file and an entry, so, and discovery.
Okay. Your Honor, with respect to that discovery demand, I did receive a discovery response which included the video footage in this case. So I need to meet with Ms. Wang at the office to go over all that stuff. And I don't know how hectic your 6th is, but that will be plenty of time for me if you have.
We can do it then.
Okay.
It's getting pretty full.
October
October 6th, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor. Let's call and schedule an appointment for you today. They'll make it between now and the 6th, okay? Okay, I'll talk to you then.
State of Ohio versus Taylor and Thomas, CRA 25519.
This is the Waters case set for preliminary hearing.
Your Honor, I believe that the state is agreeable to continue this case for approximately 90 days and consider dismissing it if there are no further problems and if Ms. McComas continues with the grief counseling that she's enrolled in.
Mr. Gibbons.
And we did agree to that. We've consulted with the alleged victim in this matter, and that's what he would like to see her get treatment. He also wants a no contact order, and if we dismiss the charge, that's not going to be possible, so I don't know how we'll address that, but for the time being, there is a TPO in place.
She has no objection to a no contact order.
Okay, when do you want to come back?
Approximately 90 days. How about December 15th?
Mr. Hill?
That's fine, yes.
December 15th will be the next hearing, Defendant waives time.
Yes.
We'll make hearing on pre-trial.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Zachary Ross, case number TRC 251704.
Your Honor, this is a case you may recall from a previous date. Mr. Ross pled guilty to an OVI offense related to this incident, and the state indicated their willingness to dismiss the remaining charges if Mr. Ross continued his compliance with treatment. I think you've got an update report which suggests he's remained compliant with treatment.
I had made a note previously saying to look for urine screening results. Were the results not in previously, or what?
Weren't in previously, and I've checked today, and they still aren't available.
Your Honor, I don't know if this helps you any, but I believe that he has been regularly screened by Serenity Springs, and I think those are showing negatives.
He's screened twice a week. He's screened
Twice a week? No, they're telling me he's screened twice a week there.
Okay. How's the state, what's the state's position on this?
Well, it looks to me like he's got a good report from Serenity Springs, And I don't know that it says that it's time for his counseling to be wrapped up yet, but hopefully he's benefiting, he feels like he's benefiting from this. And we would be okay to continue this on. I guess you wanted the urine results as it would relate to what the sentencing would be, I guess.
What to be on the lookout for.
Yeah, well, so anyway, if the court wanted to go ahead and sentence him today, we would not be opposed to that and would keep the other charges pending. Or if you want to delay sentencing further on that, we're not opposed to that either.
I think I want to wait to do the sentencing until I see the urine screen results. So,
We will try to have it next time.
this says if we delay it another month, it should be in by now.
Okay. On the 10th, would that, let's see.
Further out than that. Of October.
Is November 10th too far out? That's more than a month, but.
That's fine,
Okay.
as long as he continues in treatment.
I understand if he doesn't continue in treatment, my anticipation is you would have his bond revoked at that point, right?
All right. November 10th will be the next hearing for sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Everybody keep it up, okay? All right, see you.
State of Ohio versus Cameron Ellis on recall, case number CRB 25592. Cameron Ellis.
Cameron Ellis.
Cameron Ellis.
Okay, it looks like he was noticed on being released to appear today, 9 a.m. is not. So I wish you had been for it, but failure to appear.
State of Ohio recalls Tara Stover at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25590.
I have a message from you on the way up, I'll respond.
Okay, let's go on what we have here.
State of Ohio versus Kirsten Shipman, case number CRA 25467 A and B, and CRB 23698.
This is your workers' case, preliminary hearing, and sentencing.
I can't hear you.
And I also have something else too. He can't hear me though.
Okay, so she's just getting started with counseling.
Is she inpatient now?
No, I have a intake for, because I had to wait on this. It's in Huntington. It's a woman, it's Project Hope, where I am high risk. They take care of the rehab and the baby stuff at the same time.
Okay, and when will?
It's today at 1 o'clock. I have to call at 1. Went this morning and they did the referral. And said that I have to call at 1 and then they'll give me a date that I'll give it to me. Yes, it'll be an inpatient program.
Okay.
She needs that, Judge.
That's better than going to this Huntington Hospital or something.
Yeah, that, I did that just because I've had to be able to get my Suboxone. And I went, after that, I went straight to the, it's called Project Hope. They do women and, like, pregnancy and the addiction treatment at the same time. So I went this morning, they did a referral, and then I have to call up one to do the intake over the phone.
Okay. So you anticipate you're going to be in Project Hope?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm on board with that. I think that's a very good program. Come back fairly quickly to make sure she is in Project Hope, and if you can't get over here, I think they would let you do it by teleconference. They're familiar with this court. What's your availability, Mr. Morford, 1st of October?
The 3rd?
3rd's good. So a week from Friday will be your next hearing. October 3rd.
Your Honor, if I may, trying to figure out.
And don't leave yet. And
Trying to figure out what's happened here. We filed back in July this tampering and vandalism, which sounds like a cut GPS monitor, and it would be unusual for it to still be here, and I don't have any notes as to what's
she didn't
happening.
get a rain till September 15th
Yeah.
for some reason.
Well, okay, so she was on August the 8th, she got a bench warrant. So, I mean, this is an automatic grand jury situation.
Okay.
So,
You want to take it to the grand jury?
well, I mean, I think we pretty much have to. So she is in Project Hope, and well, now she's apparently not got a monitor on. I don't know how this has kind of happened the way it has.
I'm out on bond right now.
From,
I bonded out on Monday.
Yeah, she's got is it 10,000?
Yes.
She's got a $10,000 surety bond for salaries from this court. I don't think she has. I don't think we place a monitor on her, do we?
No.
I don't see any paperwork on that.
all right, so, well,
I think it may have had, I don't know if it had anything to do with me being pregnant and being on Suboxone and being put in the jail. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I'm not positive.
John Major was the one that signed the affidavit.
She kept the monitor off of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I got arrested and I went back to jail, and then I came back here for you.
Okay.
You gave me the $10,000 bond. And you said we would set this for sentencing, but you didn't say any, for the older case, you didn't say anything about the newer case yet, other than I was arraigned.
Okay. Well, she does have the theft charge from 24 that I don't think she's been sentenced on.
Yeah, that was what was supposed to be for
And I think that
today.
we've got the necessity of sending these felony charges to the grand jury, so if she wants to waive, that would be the most expeditious way to do it.
Thank you.
They're gonna take you down there.
We'll wait.
Preliminary hearing, Judge.
All right. So we'll just set. It'll be on 23-698 for sentencing on October 3rd, and just to make sure she is in Project Hope, on 25-467, it's going to the grand jury on a waiver.
When will they tell me when I have court?
We'll let you know.
So your next hearing here is October 3rd still.
State of Ohio recalls Tara Stover at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25590.
Ms. Stover is being evaluated by Bethesda for treatment.
Our recommendation would be inpatient. We'll do whatever the court wants us to do, but I'm pretty firm on that, I think.
Okay, tell me, do you have transportation? Do you have a car, access to a car?
I'm sorry, are they asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you, what's your transportation?
Do I have transportation? Yes. I'm sorry.
I mean, the only thing that concerns me is the 8-year-old child.
That is a concern of mine as well. My only struggle with that was that the entire time I was talking to her, she never once mentioned that child until I said, hey, let me finish. I said, hey, what about your kid? And she said, oh yeah, that's why I want to get back to my job. And I mean, it was nothing but my job. And it made me actually question whether she had custody of the child. And she says she does. I'm willing to try her on an outpatient level. I don't think that she'll come, but.
Okay, I'm going to delay your sentencing. I'm going to let you try outpatient. You got no excuses. You got to do it. If you don't, then I'll issue a warrant for you, and we're looking at some jail time when you come back.
How can I speak to a lady in here that I'm going to go through?
What?
I don't know. Is she the person that I go to?
Yes.
So bring her up the guys. All right. How can I contact you?
Well, they have my number everywhere there, but you just need to be at the office at 8:30 in the morning. We're right beside the B&B. You cannot miss us. If you do not show up, I will notify the courts immediately.
You'll be there?
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
I'll be there. I will be there, so I promise you.
Okay, I want you to come back in 2 weeks for a sentencing hearing.
Okay.
Well, we better make it a little longer because I won't be here then. So let's make it the 10th. October the 10th, so that's 2 weeks from this Friday. You gotta come to court. You know where the court is?
I'll be honest, I don't, but I will find it.
I'll make sure she knows where it's at.
All right. Taylor will clue you in where you go. It's on the eastern end of the county in Chesapeake's where you gotta come to for your sentencing. She can sign a $1,000 signature bond. Accept your guilty plea, delay sentencing. Go to outpatient. You want to try outpatient? Prove to me you can do it. So you got a little over 2 weeks to prove me that you can do it.
Yes, sir.
If not, it's jail or inpatient. That's going to be your choices. Okay.
Thank you, Aubrey.
Thank you.
We're finished at the jail.
That finishes up at the jail.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher Pence, case number CRA 25536.
Christopher Pence is here for pretrial. Mr. Morford.
I'm sorry,
He had court today in Hillsborough at 9 o'clock.
tomorrow.
Today.
He had what to do?
He was in Hillsborough court this morning at 9 o'clock to take care of that one. Yes.
Okay,
And then we came straight back.
okay.
It's not checked right. It's 12.
It's a CRA.
I'm done here, right?
It's on
Okay, so I think we can dismiss the case here because he has turned himself in Hillsborough County and is under their orders now.
I see what you said. That's why.
He had posted bond here. I think that was the only thing he had outstanding was the Rule 4. Okay, case here is dismissed.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Good to
sir.
go. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus James P. Badgett, case number CRA 2525 A and B.
Mr. Stiers' case, 1 minute.
You don't need this back here.
No.
That's just here.
It's almost wrapped up. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like he's finishing up at our
Real close.
September 23rd, which is tomorrow. So we have a proposal from the state as to how to wrap this up.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, this case started out, the charges are very serious, and we take them very seriously because of the circumstances and because of the willingness of the victim to allow for Mr. Badgett to go into counseling. We had given him time to be successful, which apparently up to this point he has been, which is a good thing. But we have said on several occasions that we were still going to see convictions, even if they're the misdemeanor variety, because of the fact that the behavior that caused all this was not entirely forgivable. So we would be willing to dismiss the felony charges today if he were to plead guilty to the domestic violence and the resisting arrest, and we would not recommend that he go to jail, but that the jail sentence would be suspended in recognition that he is, does it say that he's completing tomorrow?
On the 23rd, tomorrow.
So what we would recommend is a 30-day suspended jail sentence in recognition that he completed his counseling. And happily, we would not have to recommend that he go to jail with this. So that's the way we would like to resolve it today instead of having to continue it on as felonies.
And we're agreeable to that, Your Honor, so we would, would the court grant those motions to dismiss, we would enter a guilty plea to the pending misdemeanors.
Okay. And get the case numbers up here correctly. 2525A is dismissed and acknowledged. That was an F4, disruption of public services. That'll be dismissed. Is there anything you wish to say, Mr. Badgett?
I apologize to be here and be in this position. I appreciate the treatment and all that. look forward to completing that tomorrow.
Which I'm not sure I'm seeing where there is a misdemeanor pending, so,
There's 25, 26 A and B, that's
okay.
domestic violence, the A case.
I see
B
now.
case is resisting.
I see now.
And there's CRA 25A and B. They're both felonies, so they're both going to be knowledge, which means dismissed. $25 A and B, CRA. $25, $26 A and B are the misdemeanors, that's domestic violence and resisting. So on the A, domestic violence, I'll impose a $200 fine, there is a guilty plea on that, $200 fine. Court costs.
You'll get an order. You'll get an order. Yeah.
30-day jail sentence, all suspended.
So you'll get a review hearing date.
There was a protection order with Angelo Badgett, what's the state's position on that?
The alleged victim was not requesting for us to ask for a contact order.
Okay. So, okay, I'm going to order he do 30 hours community service, 2 years of level 5 probation, review hearing March 30th of next year. On the resisting arrest, I'll pay $150 fine.
Everything done to the
No
people
court
that
costs.
day and explain why we got it done. Well, I guess something.
You'll need to meet with
Yes.
Mr. Major
Yes.
in probation before he leaves today.
So go out, go to the lab, and that's where you should. Which
And
measure
you get double credit for his community service on the 4th and the 11th.
So go out, to the lab, talk to Mr. Major.
John, what's this? You think the kid? Not sure what that's for, what they asked.
Okay, there's someone in teleconference with the name of Kip from Star, and we're not sure what that's about. Can they come on and tell us why they're appearing by teleconference?
Christopher Kidd?
They're on the docket.
Yes, sir, I was told to be on here today for a video thing with you guys through Morford.
And you're Christopher?
Yes, sir. I'm at Star.
Apparently, Mr. Morford asked.
Okay. I think Mr. Morgan's already gone.
Yeah, he was in his car.
I've been here since like 8:30 and watched all of them go down and everything. What happened was I was in jail and I had trial or pre-trial through you guys, and Star came to pick me up, and Corporal told Star that I had trial. I was waiting in line to do it on the computer, and then the next corporal came out and told him I was clear to go, so they took me and you guys issued a warrant.
Okay.
From my understanding, it was for domestic but it was supposed to be dropped. I already heard confirmations from my mother and everything else contacting my fiance that she dropped everything on the domestic.
Okay, we're pulling the file now. So,
State of Ohio versus Charles R. Wallace, here at the court, case number CRB 25-533, A and B, CRA 20. That's the only case for Charles.
this is Mr. Steyer's case. Yes. Is he inpatient or outpatient?
Outpatient.
He's got a lot of things to work on.
And Your Honor, yeah, I've discussed that with him. Obviously, we need to get those, need to be seeing the levels dropping down to off on those substances and getting that taken care of. In terms of the case that's pending here, my understanding is the state's intent is to keep the case here with a plea eventually to a misdemeanor pending his performance in treatment. There was an issue early on regarding possible restitution and some money that Mr. Wallace had with him at the time of his arrest, that it was requested that be set aside and held possibly for restitution. However, it's my understanding that there's some indication that insurance may have paid for all the damages. I don't think that's completely nailed down yet, so that's not a matter we're gonna have to continue to deal with as we go forward.
Okay. So, issues on treatment and restitution.
Yeah, we've got just a few things to work out on this yet still.
When do you want to come back?
I would leave it to the court's discretion what kind of time frame we're looking at. Is it Monday or Friday?
20th or after October?
Okay. We can go with the 31st if I could, Your Honor. That's
Okay, October 31st, and expect to see those screens clear up between now and then. October 31st, 10 o'clock, is the next hearing.
10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Zachary King, case number CRA 25-363, CRB 25-364.
Mr. DeWater, been hired.
May I approach you?
Yes.
Yeah, this is one where the complaining party, I think, appeared prior to the arraignment and then again at the arraignment, requesting that the charges not be pursued. However, the state wanted Mr. King to enroll in some counseling, and he's done that at this point. I think he actually had already enrolled, I believe, at the arraignment, but then has continued there with the Infinity Center.
So, that's an action.
Excuse, were you asking me?
Yeah, that's an action. I was
Yes.
looking at the, it's not solely I'm really familiar with. Okay, what's the state's position?
Your Honor, Ms. Kaner is here, and she says that he's doing well. So, from her perspective, I think maybe it's working.
There was a protection order issued. Do you still want that?
No, sorry.
Okay. No one's coerced you to say you want it dropped?
Yes, please.
It's your own free will.
Yes.
Okay, we just actually dismissed that the last time.
Yeah, that's what our understanding was.
Okay. it ready to resolve then, or you want to keep monitoring?
Well, you know what, I didn't read the report. I understood that he was in the counseling, so I don't know if it indicates that he's completed their course of treatment or whether he needs to go on a little bit.
Successfully completed medication-assisted treatment. But that's just July 14th. Let's see. What's the time frame here? Yeah, it's just a month after this is alleged to have happened.
Was he, I know we requested anger management counseling and also substance use disorder. I don't know whether he was recommended for the substance use disorder.
Looks like he was doing that before this.
Yes, he was, Your Honor, and then went back to the Infinity Center for some targeted case management. So since that time in July, he's continued to participate in the targeted case management, which included psychotherapy services. At this point, according to the Infinity Center, he has met all of his milestones and has now successfully completed the behavioral health segment of the counseling. So I think he's completed everything at this point, as far as he knows. Successfully, yeah, his case is closed with the clinical discharge status in good standing.
What's the state's position on this?
Ms. Kaner urges that he's doing very well, best he's ever done, she says. So under the circumstances, we had indicated that if he did that, that we would be willing to dismiss upon the payment of court costs. So I think that's where we're at this time.
Mr. DeWater?
He can pay those today, right?
All right. Case will be nollied on payment of costs, which the defendant is going to do today.
Thank you. I'll meet you. May I approach Judge on?
Yes.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher Kip, case number CRB 25357.
This is actually Mr. Morford's case, and he's already left the courthouse. There was a warrant issued to Mr. Kip on June 30th. Looks like the failure to appear on a pre-trial. Now, you're a star. You know when you're going to be discharged from STAR, Mr. Kip?
I'm sorry, what is it?
You know when you're going to be finishing up at STAR?
I don't know exactly, but like I said, I did my first Zoom trial with you guys at Lawrence County Courthouse, right at the jail. And then on my second one, you guys issued for, I was literally waiting in line. And then that's when STAR came and got me and pulled me out. The problem is this put me on moving restrictions here at STAR. And I didn't do nothing wrong. You know, the court was the one who told them to.
Okay, sir. Listen to my question. I asked you a question and you've never answered it. You told me what you wanted to tell me, but not answering my question. My question was, when are you getting out of STAR?
It should be in a couple months. We have a projected date is like October, sorry, November 25th or something like that.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to withdraw the warrant that has been issued, and I'm going to give you a new hearing date. And we'll set it for December. December 22nd will be your next hearing date for pretrial. The warrant is withdrawn, so that should lift your restrictions. But you have to appear here in this court on December 22nd. If you don't appear, another warrant would be issued. You understand? And we'll,
yes, sir. What time?
10 o'clock, and we will notify Mr. Morford.
10 o'clock.
So you understand?
All right, thank you, sir.
December 22nd, 10 o'clock, you gotta be in court in Chesapeake on your case here.
Yes, sir.
Warrant's withdrawn.
Thank you.
You're up.
State of Ohio versus Justin Higgins on recall, case number CRB 21-35-77 and CRA 21-911.
Let's have someone call Rich's office, put that on his calendar too.
It's also this case. He called me earlier, he wasn't here.
Okay, Justin Higgins, yes, and I texted Mr. Soward, he said he got in touch with your father, and your father was gonna get after you to get in here, so you did. Okay, well, your lawyer's already left, so we're gonna have to reschedule it for another hearing date.
I apologize, by the way, sir. I was under the mistake that I was going to Gallipolis this morning for a hearing instead of Marks County.
Okay.
I got backwards.
All right, I think Mr. Morford, I'm pretty sure he's here on the 6th, so October the 6th is gonna be your next hearing for pretrial on all your cases. So bond forfeiture's canceled, but we'll keep the same date of October 6th, and I'll let Mr. Sowards know that you came in.
What time, sir?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay.
October the 6th.
Okay. Thank you.
Well,
You have a good one.
texted Mr. Morford about Mr. Higgins being moved to October 6th.
You're finished, Your Honor.
Okay, court's adjourned.